Reports are stating that Spurs are now the front runners to sign Serbian international striker Dusan Vlahović. An update on the HeungMin injury, but the good news is that the South Korean star has come out and said that it isn't serious. And a report has stated that Spurs will have £400 million to spend in the next 3 years on transfers. Welcome back to the channel, hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So let's start with a report from the Daily Express released on Sunday evening. Tottenham set to win Dusan Vlahović transfer race and pay record fee. Dusan Vlahović has starred for Fiorentina in Serie A, with Tottenham Hotspur set to beat Arsenal, Manchester City and Juventus to sign him. The report states that Tottenham have reportedly beaten off competition from Juve, Arsenal and Manchester City to sign Dusan Vlahović for a club record transfer fee. Vlahović has emerged as one of the hottest strikers in European football since joining Fiorentina from Partizan Belgrade. The report states that the Serbian star scored 21 goals in Serie A last season, almost 45% of his side's league strikes in that campaign. He has continued that fine form this term, scoring 10 goals in 13 games in all competitions. His performances have drawn the interest of several top European clubs, with Vlahovic's name appearing on the target list for Juventus, Arsenal, Spurs and Manchester City, among others. And making a transfer even more likely is the fact that he will now enter the final year of his contract at the end of this season. So far, the 21-year-old has refused to entertain talks over a new deal, meaning Fiorentina will have to sell him either in January or next summer in order to cash in. Serie A giants Juventus were thought to be the front runners to sign Vlahović, but have been unable to raise significant funds to make a move as of yet. That has now opened the door to their rivals for Vlahovic's signature, with North London rivals Arsenal and Spurs the two front runners. Later on in this report, it says it is a major boost to new Tottenham Hotspur boss Antonio Conte. Reports in Italy are stating and reporting that his side are the favourites to complete this deal. It has also been stated that Spurs were prepared to break the bank in the summer, but were unable to get the deal done. It then states, with Antonio Conte now installed as Tottenham Hotspur head coach and Fabio Paratici having been appointed as managing director of football at Tottenham, Spurs have a direct line to Fiorentina, and the Serie A side are said to be desperate to avoid letting Dusan Vlahović join arch rivals Juventus. That means that a move abroad is much preferred, with Tottenham also keen to bring in a new striker. Harry Kane is currently the only recognised striker in Antonio Conte's squad, but he has been badly out of form, making a new option a priority. It has also been stated that it will be a fee of around £68 million to bring in Vlahović, which would smash Tottenham's previous record for a transfer. Lastly, this report from the Daily Express says if the move is indeed completed, then it is a huge boost to Antonio Conte, whose new squad is in need of a serious upgrade. So what do we know about Serbian striker Dusan Vlahović? He is only 21 years old, 6'3", wears a number 9 shirt for Fiorentina at the moment, of course playing in Serie A. He played for Partizan Belgrade between the years of 2016 and 2018, 1 goal in 21 appearances, and then he moved to Fiorentina in 2018, 35 goals in 89 appearances. For his national team, Serbia, made his debut in 2020, 13 caps, 7 goals. Now, the majority of goals for Fiorentina have come last season and this season. Remember, he is only 21 years old. Last season, during the 2020-2021 season, 21 goals in 37 Serie A games. So far this season, 8 goals in 12 Serie A games. Dusan Vlahović has also scored 6 goals in the calendar year of 2021 for his country Serbia in 9 international appearances. And honours for Partizan Belgrade, he won the Serbian Super Liga in the 16-17 season, also won the Serbian Cup in the 15-16 season and the 16-17 season. And individual honours, last season he was named as the best young Serie A player in the 2020-2021 season. Now, my thoughts on this and Serbian international striker Dusan Vlahović. I said this in the summer transfer window. I had hoped that Tottenham Hotspur would get this deal done. Dusan Vlahović looks the real deal. He looks a fantastic striker, young striker as well, only 21 years old. He is banging the goals in at the moment for Fiorentina. Did it all of last season in Serie A, and he is doing exactly the same for club and country during this season as well. An incredible player, scores all types of goals, and the amount of times us Tottenham fans have said we need another striker at the club. It just seems like year after year after year we are saying exactly the same thing. Personally, I think Dusan Vlahović will adapt very well to the Premier League. And, you know, the amount of times that we have said we need a backup striker to Harry Kane. What about now we all start saying we need an alternative striker to Harry Kane? Because, you know, let's face it, every single season Harry Kane seems to spend time out injured. You know, with the formation that Antonio Conte will probably want to play going forward, you know, and the amount of games that Tottenham Hotspur have as well, I think that Vlahović will get his chance. And I think the players like Harry Kane certainly need this type of competition at the club. Because, you know, you bring in a player like Vlahović, he's only 21 years old, he is very, very hungry, he will not want to sit on the bench, he will want to start every single game. You know, young, hungry player, used to scoring goals, you know, certainly in the last year or so anyway in Serie A, and, you know, for his country as well. So, you know, Harry Kane needs a competition. I think that this would be an awesome signing for Spurs if we can get the deal done. In the last 24 hours, there have been lots of reports published stating that HeungMin Son has picked up an injury whilst on international duty with South Korea. HeungMin Son has actually come out and said, it's not serious, I wanted to go out and train, but it's something I have to be a little careful about. Goal reporter Steve Han also provided an update on the fitness of Tottenham Hotspur winger HeungMin Son, and he said on Twitter, Korea to fly to Doha today for a 3-day camp to face Iraq in the Asian qualifiers. HeungMin Son, Kim Min-jae and Lee Jae-song didn't train with the team on Saturday with minor knocks, and they will be monitored. Son and Kim so far have trained only once with this team in this camp. At the start of the week, there was lots of rumours published about new boss Antonio Conte banning foods such as ketchup, mayonnaise and pizzas at Hotspur Way. And Italian legend Alessandro Del Piero has warned the Tottenham Hotspur players it should be more, and he completely agrees with what the Italian boss is doing at the club. Del Piero made it very clear in order to be perfect, you have to follow such protocols, and he agrees with what Antonio Conte is doing at Spurs. He said, it's only 5 items, by the way. It's supposed to be much, much more. I have a question mark about pizza because you can deal with that, but the other ones, I completely agree. We're living in a period of football where nutrition is so important. Yes, when you play a lot of games on that type of level, you need to perform at that level, and you need to be perfect. I agree totally with him. Now, very quickly, my thoughts on this. Absolutely love what Antonio Conte has done at Spurs so far. You know, he hasn't even been at the club 2 weeks yet. And, you know, the changes that he has made. And, you know, the more I hear about what Antonio Conte is doing at Spurs, the more I'm smiling, the more confident I'm feeling as a Tottenham Hotspur fan. And, of course, the last time we heard a manager doing these types of things was Ramos, when he come in. And, you know, who was the last person, who was the last manager to lift Tottenham Hotspur a trophy? Ramos. In the last 48 hours, a report was published stating that Tottenham could sign 3 players with £400 million transfer kitty to emerge as title contenders. Also from the Daily Mail, it says that Tottenham spent £60 million on new blood during the summer, but still have plenty of wiggle room to avoid financial fair play sanctions. And it then states, the report claims that Spurs can afford to splash around £400 million over the next 3 years after a decade of profits and limited transfer spending. If Daniel Levy decides to take full advantage of the club's FFP standing and bankroll a significant recruitment drive over the coming months, it could see Antonio Conte's side emerge as one of the strongest teams in the country. Spurs would need a lot of work in order to reach the level of quality required to battle Manchester City and Liverpool for domestic glory, starting with the addition of a new striker. Now, my thoughts on this, I certainly did laugh when I saw the words £400 million. I wish, and I think that every single person who is watching this video right now probably wishes that as well. £400 million to spend in the next 3 years on players. I would love to see it. I would absolutely love to see it. I'd certainly be buzzing then. Tottenham Hotspur youngster Jamie Bowden, currently on loan at Oldham Athletic. He scored an absolute weldy on Saturday afternoon away at Exeter City as Oldham lost 2-1. Do check out the goal. It is an incredible finish from the youngster, and I will put the link to the goal in the description box below and the comments section as well. Do check it out on my Twitter page. And lastly, remembering a true Tottenham Hotspur legend, Dave Mckay, born in 1934. He would have been 87 on Sunday. Of course, he won 3 FA Cups with Spurs in 61, 62 and 67. Of course, winning the First Division with Spurs as well in 61, winning the double, and the European Cup Winners' Cup in 63. A true legend, never forgotten.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.